Good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Friday.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning, Mama Hada Bear. Josie, Annie. Hello, everyone. Oh, I hope you're doing well on this Friday morning. It seems to be a busy one for a lot of people. And you're slow getting in here, but that's okay. We're going to start anyway. We're going to do the heart-brain coherence. Hand on your heart. Morning, Rick. Slow down the breathing. And add in love, compassion, joy, warmth. Just bring it right into your heart. As you are breathing out, just send that out into the world. Send it out to our fellow P's who are not here yet, and call them in here. Joy. I'm healthy. I am happy. This day, I'm so honored to be here with all of you. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Catherine Kovacs. Thank you for being here. So it's FriYay. Let's do some yays. What's a yay in your life right now? What is it that's really putting that smile on your face this morning? Yes, I see you smiling. A bunch of happy people that come together every morning. So cheers to every one of you. And let's get our happy on. Let's talk about the yay. Today's the end of the week. We've made it through this work week. So what's going on? right now? What's your yay? I know we have some that are traveling. So travel prayers to Kathy and Bob. And I'll be traveling myself. I'm leaving Sedona today. There's our Auntie Jean. Yay, yes, you are up. Good morning. One of my yays is listening to the sound of nature. And Rowdy's been at it for a little bit now. I believe both of them, we didn't give the sidekick a name, but both of them were out there this morning. They're quiet right now, but that doesn't last very long. I'm listening to some owls outside doing their hoot hoots. I got to see the baby chicks yesterday, and I put that on TikTok. I don't know if any of you are on TikTok, but I think I shared it on Facebook as well. And what else? I got to see two beautiful friends yesterday. So I got lots of yays. Just being here in this beautiful, amazing place is a yay. Andrea, good morning. Oh, there you are, Kathy. I was just wishing you safe travels and sending travel prayers your way. So I guess you're not on the road yet. All right, any other yays? Anybody have anything to be thankful for? Anything to be happy about? Zila, I'm sorry, honey. It's 1:11 p.m. there. That's a magic number. So I'm hoping that that you can get that fixed, darling. Whatever the damage was, I hope that it's fixed with ease and grace. Deirdre, there you are, and thank you for sharing. We're doing our FriYays today. Whatever your yay is, whatever's going on, and while you are putting those in, I'm going to read our Kuan Yin and see what message she has for us. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. I think she's talking to me there. So thank you. Thank you for that message. The shining lotus. There are times when we just need to speak up. We just need to verbalize what's on our hearts, what's coming up in our lives, what's in our face, and we have to share. And that's what she's talking about. Don't hold it in. If it's something that's on your heart, something that's on your mind, and there's a purpose for sharing it. There's a purpose for it coming up in the first place, to be there in your life. So thank you, Kuan Yin, for the shining lotus. And Kathy Hand says, my FriYay is going to see my daughter, not on the road, just finishing packing. Colin is going to stay at the house and take care of Bonnie. And you're taking Scooby? I thought you were going on the bike. Are you driving up? You must be driving up if you're taking Scooby. Well, safe travels, dear Kathy. And I hope that you have an amazing visit with Marlena. Auntie Jean says, I am surprised there are two roosters. Usually only one is possible in a family. they seem to be getting along okay. So that's that. And sometimes they chime in together and they're crowing at the same time. And it's so funny to hear. It's like one of them is louder than the other, and the other one's like a little echo. So I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of roosterhood. So obviously he's allowing the other one to be there. I mean, there's a lot of chickens, so there's enough chickens for around for 2 roosters. Kathleen says, I am happy for perfect health, my supportive friends, and the renewal of spring. Yeah, when I talked to you yesterday, Kathy, it was hot. I couldn't believe what you were telling me, that it was that hot already, because I know winter has lingered. So I'm very happy that that's happening now and you're getting the warmer weather. I'm sorry, Rowdy makes me laugh. He's got that little hitch at the end of his giddy up. So his crow sounds a little bit rusty at the end. Maybe he should be Rusty Rooster. And Zila says, they destroyed all my kitchen and living room, so it's going to take 3 months to fix. And it's going to cost $15,000 to fix it. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I am sorry that happened. Hopefully you have insurance on it and can get that taken care of. Kathy Hand says, we have a huge care package to take to Marlena, so we have to take the car. All right, well, be safe and enjoy that trip. You can sit back in the passenger seat and leave the driving to Bob. Deirdre says, my yay is I'm redoing my place with new shelves, wall hangings, and stuff. Also, anyone here do gene keys? I don't know what that is. I have the book and I hate to throw it out if someone can use it. I don't know what gene keys are, honey, but maybe somebody does and will resonate and take that book. And I think we're doing a book exchange at the retreat. I remember Linda Lemieux talking about that, Deirdre. So don't throw any books out. If you have something that you want to share, just bring it with you. And we'll all put the books in a pile, and whoever wants what they want will take it. And I think that would be probably the way to go with your book. And Josie says, I love that rooster yell. Yeah, he's a happy rooster. He just wants everybody up. Wake up is what he says. Liz, good morning. Liz, it was so good to see you on Chanting last night. Thank you for being on the morning show as well. Auntie Jean says, I heard Rowdy. What happened to Zila? Praying for you, Zila. So there was something that happened with the guest house, Jean. There was a kid that I guess came in and did some damage, messed up the kitchen and the living room. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that there are people that are destructive with their energy, and we just pray for the very best outcome there for Zila. Pat, good morning or afternoon for you. Pat's at work today. And Deirdre, the rooster cracks you up. Yeah, like I said, there's 2 of them, so you might hear them both. Sometimes together and sometimes they're a little off. But definitely Rowdy's on a roll right now. He started, I don't even know if it was 3:30. It was early this morning when he started. And so I've been up with him and enjoying him, actually. I really do like the sound. It reminds me of childhood. We had roosters and chickens and everything that we had there on the farm. So that's a familiar sound to me. And I think we discussed this the other day about those familiar things that take us back into our childhood or our younger days. And that's one of them. You know, if you were around that energy at all, then you're probably remembering when you had roosters and you had that sound alarm that went off to wake you up and get you going. He's definitely a true farm rooster because he thinks you should be up early. And Zila doesn't have insurance. I haven't fixed that. You have to be in Dublin for 2 years to be approved for home insurance. I've only been here in Dublin for 8 months, so I have to pay for it. I'm so sorry. I know you work very hard for what you get and for what you have. So I'm very sorry that has happened, Zila. We're all wrapping our arms around you and just lifting you up through this trial. You know, everything that we go through, it's a lesson and a blessing. So somewhere in there is a blessing. I know it may not look like it yet, you may not see it yet, but everything that we encounter is here to help us, to show us something. And I know when there's a destructive force, it's hard to see that. And I know that from experience. I've experienced it many times in my own life where there was division, destruction, the low vibration energy. I even asked the angels about that last night. That was when I wrote the blog. It was talking about how do I keep my vibration high when things are thrown at me, and I don't always want to catch that energy, but sometimes it's right in your face until you deal with it. So last night I just spit it out and dealt with it. So sometimes we have to do that. We can't keep it inside because it's destructive to hold it in. Annie 7, good morning. And he says, the last few mornings, Grayson's been waking me up at 4:30 in the morning. Well, Grayson, maybe you're tuning in to Rowdy Rooster. Maybe you and Rowdy are on the same page and knowing that you're supposed to be up and about, right? Isabel, good morning, sweet Isabel. And Annie says, oh, yes, I remember fun, child, good memories of waking up on a farm. We had a hatchery of different birds. How awesome is that? I love that. I love birds. And I'm so grateful to nature and grateful to be able to see the birds that I have seen out here. And along the journey, everywhere I go, there's different things. I saw a hawk yesterday. It flew right in front of the car. So I'm hoping that it's captured on the video, that you all can see it as well. I did put together a short video last night, and I put it on YouTube. I shared the link on Facebook, and it was the drive coming in as I was driving into this farmhouse where I'm staying right now. And it's a windy road and then a windy dirt road. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed that experience as you traveled along with me. And I put some music to the video. I had fun with it. So I'm going to be doing that more and more. It's just putting the videos out there for you all to be on the journey. The dash cam is such an amazing addition to the trip because I can take the card out and put it in my computer and watch any part of where I have driven and just experience that beauty all over again. There's a lot from Sedona. So I'm going to have to pick and choose and take in whatever it shows on the dash cam, and then I'll edit it down to a good size where you can just enjoy it for a bit. And Annie says, yes, Grayson and Rowdy Rooster are twins. Yeah, maybe Grayson's his little sidekick. The other, Rowdy is pretty big. He's a big rooster. And the other one is smaller. And I've seen them both. I've seen them together, running around together in the yard. So, so obviously they get along well. And there was that little hitch that he does at the end. Yeah, Zila, I know it's kind of hard to see blessings. Sometimes we don't see it. Sometimes we just have to go on faith that what's happening in our life is the way things show up, and just go from there. And you're welcome. We're all lifting you up and holding you up with your energy. Deirdre says, love how you keep us in the loop of our divine journey. Thanks for doing that. You're welcome, honey. You know, it used to be just in pictures, but now you have moving pictures. You have the camera that captures everywhere that Angel Mobile goes, and all of the beauty around it. And Sedona is one of the most beautiful places on earth. If you've never been here, I encourage you to look at maybe visiting, at least coming in just to see that and experience that energy, because it is a portal. It's a definite portal of energy and high vibration. And when you're here, you feel it, you know it. You just allow that energy to come over you. I was able to visit with Jay and Mary for a bit yesterday. What an amazing couple. And they have a new dog. So I met another fur baby in our P family. The dog's name is Milo. And Milo, I have to tell you his story. So Milo is a cross between a brown lab and a pit. And he is just gorgeous. So Milo was born and was being raised at a monastery in Los Angeles. Well, the monastery is being sold, so they are getting rid of all of the animals that were residing there. And Jay's son heard of this and heard that if they didn't get rid of Milo, he was just going to be turned loose to be on his own, to take care of himself, which is not good for a dog. So he rescued him. And then he realized that he just couldn't take care of him at the moment. So Jay inherited Milo. Well, being in that monastery, being around that energy, he is the most Zen dog I have ever met. He just has this energy about him that's just, it is what it is. I'm just going to be in the energy, and just beautiful. He's a big dog with that mix, you can imagine. He is pretty big. And he just loves to just be, you know, whether he's right there where you're talking to him, or he's okay with just going and laying down and letting things take place all around him. So I got to meet Milo. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture of Milo while I was there. I was so busy catching up with Jay and Mary, but maybe I'll swing by on my way out of town today if they're up to it. And Zila says, I got the book of Kanye and the cards, and really interesting book. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but I'd be interested in knowing what it is. And Isabel is sending prayers and love to Zella. Jane says, birds are happiness with wings. Their songs bring us joy and they remind us of freedom. Yes, they do. I'm listening to some birds right now outside the window as Rowdy keeps crowing. And Deirdre, love your coffee cup shirt this morning. Do you love this? I just found this. I was like, yes, a new Morning Cuppa shirt to wear. It's nice and comfy to sleep in. And Deirdre's sending prayers to Arcella. Jennifer, good morning, Jen. Thank you for being here. And Oksana, good morning to you. Oksana says, I am here on Yay Friday. Yes, you are on FriYay. Oh, it's the card I just read, Kuan Yin. Yeah, Kuan Yin is a beautiful energy of compassion. And that's what she brings to all of us when we just have those moments sometimes when we need our cup filled up. That's what she does. That's what she brings to us. She's the goddess of compassion. And I just love being in her energy and how she always knows what we need. You know, sometimes we don't know what we need. And then the message comes out and there you are. She tells us everything that we need to hear in the moment. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. We have a few people in that weren't here when I read Kuan Yin, so I think that's my message to read her again and to read this beautiful message from her. Oh, Oksana, that's wonderful news. The school raised over $13,000 above their $10,000 goal. How amazing. I am so happy for your son. I'm so glad that that happened. And what an amazing testimony for Max to be involved in that. And how did he do with his walk? Has he already done the walk? And just share with us how that was for him. Okay, here we go. She says, yesterday I attended Max's fun run. It was so much fun. They had a tunnel to run through, announcements, DJs, music, tents, American anthem before the run, and it was amazing. Wow. And Zila says, I got the cards and the book is relaxing, even though I really, I'm not sure what that means. Really, she is a tranquility. Yes, it's a very tranquil energy with Kuan Yin. And Luz says, sending prayers to everyone in here, to Monsi's family, and to me and my family. We'll be talking about a very serious topic Saturday, going through a lot of emotion. Oh, Luz, I didn't know anything was going on with Monsi. I'll reach out to her today and see what's happening. I know she came on yesterday's show. And Rochelle, good morning. She says, thank you, Teri. I came on to Cuppa late today. You're just in time. Bricky, good morning to you, honey. All right, so Kuan Yin, her message today is the shining lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take risks and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. Yeah, I know this message spoke to me this morning, so I think it's probably for more than just me, because really there is only one. We are part of the oneness, And so what one of us is going through, all of us are going through. And I feel really good this morning, having shared what I did in the blog last night and just putting it out there and letting it be. And Jean says, Zila, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Sometimes we get trials when we are becoming in sync with the love of the universe. Wait, honey, for the miracle. Love you. And Zila says, I appreciate everyone saying good things for me, but as everyone knows, I'm an atheist and don't believe in prayers or faith, but thank you, everyone, and love you all. Well, love is what it's all about, Zila. Just accept it. Because when we say we're sending prayers and we're wrapping our arms around you, that's what we're doing. We're just showing pure love with no agenda, just wanting you to know that you are part of us and we love you. Oksana says, Max did great. He ran all the time. He was a trooper. It was a hot day in Florida, but he just kept on running. I was very proud of him. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad he had that beautiful experience. Linda, good morning, Linda Lemieux. Your name came up, was it yesterday? I'm trying to remember. I think it was yesterday. Someone had misplaced something. And so, of course, I told them to get in touch with you. So I'm hoping that they did and that you were able to help them. There's our Blue. My goodness. Good morning, Blue. Did you come in to hear the rooster? We have a rowdy rooster going on. Oh, and I got to meet the goats yesterday and took some beautiful pictures of them and a little video of them. So I shared that with all of you. They're just so cool. They are the friendliest goats I've ever seen. And they just love just to come and stand there. They do like the dogs do when they're trying to understand you. They just kind of turn their head sideways, like, what was that? What are you saying? So that was a cool experience too. Lou says, can you read it again? I'm in the car at the moment. Yes, I certainly will read Kuan Yin again so that we can all get that message. Oksana says, prayer is like a smile. It works amazingly and miraculously. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. And Zila's asking why I'm drinking tea. I like to switch. I like both. And I found this wonderful chai tea, and that's my favorite tea in all the world. So I'm having a cup of chai tea this morning. And cheers to everyone out there. Whatever is in your cup, just fill it up with the joy that we find here with each other. Joanne Castillo, good morning to you. My apologies, Joanne, I didn't call you yesterday. It was a really busy day, but let's definitely get together on the phone and chat. I've got time today. After I check out of here, I'll be waiting to pick up our Sharon and drive down to her home in Scottsdale. So call me on the phone if you want to. And Linda says, I did get in touch. No results yet, but I'll check back. Okay, well, thank you, Linda. Thank you for what you do. For those of you who don't know, Linda is wonderful at remote viewing and can tap into lost animals, objects, and this has been very helpful to me in the past. So thank you, Linda, for using your gift to help others. Really appreciate you. And Kathy likes chai tea. Yeah, I love it. It is one of my favorites, and especially when I can make a latte, which I didn't this morning. It's just the tea, but that's all right because I love the flavor of it. Okay, so Blue wanted the card read again. And anybody else that might have missed the message, there's a reason why it's being read over and over this morning. So if it's for you, just take it in. The Shining Lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you can feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, your feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we are ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. I love that card. I love her message to me and to anyone who takes it. And that's the beauty of this show. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You know, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. We're all here experiencing this thing called life. We're all here walking our own path, staying in our own lane, not bringing our vehicle into somebody else's lane and trying to force our energy on them. There's no force. We just put out love and leave it out there on the table for whoever wants to take it. And Zila says, where is your journey taking you next? I will be in Scottsdale this coming week with Sharon Rhea. Sharon's movement is no judgment, just love. And she's a beautiful soul sister. I can't wait to spend some time in deep conversation with her and see what's going on in her world as well. She's been here in Sedona for a couple of days. So I'm picking her up and we're driving down to her place, which is a couple of hours away. And Linda says, it's nice to be appreciated. Oh, I always appreciate you, Linda. Thank you for what you bring to this world. And Kathy says, you will be close to my niece and her family. My sister-in-law, Molly, is visiting her. She had another baby girl a couple of weeks ago. Well, congratulations on that new member of your family. Okay, so do we have any more yays? Today is FriYay. Today is when we celebrate whatever is going on, whatever is bringing you joy, happiness, what's creating that fire inside of you to just be your beautiful self. And maybe there's something exciting going on, like Kathy's road trip to see her daughter, like my road trip to spend time with a friend, whatever it is. If you want to share that, just share it out in the comments so we can all have that yay with you. And Kathy has 2 grandnieces and 1 grandnephew. Isn't that a blessing? I have a huge family. I mean, huge. So I don't even know how many nieces, nephews, grands, and great-grands I have. They're just all kind of out there doing their own thing. And most of them I know and have met, but I've been away from my family for so long. They're all in Kentucky and Indiana, Tennessee. So I rarely get to see them, but I'm hoping that after I pick Auntie Jean up in Texas and we head east, I'm hoping to go in for a family visit and let Auntie Jean see my family before we travel up to New York to fly to Ireland, if that's still going to happen. Zila, with the what you're telling me that the house got damaged, just let me know if that's something that we need to postpone that trip or what's happening there with the visit to Ireland. So no, you didn't rain on anybody's parade, Zila. Thank you for being with us this morning. And when anybody comes in with a burden, we all just wrap our arms of love around you. We don't go into a low vibration. We just lift you with our vibration because that's how energy works. Whatever frequency we're putting out, it goes out into the collective mix of every soul that's here on earth. And so when you come in, if you're not doing well and having a good day, we just lift you with our vibration. That's how it works. So you're in our prayer circle today for us to lift you up with love. And Auntie Jean says that drive to Scottsdale should be a joyful experience for both of you. Wish I could be a happy fly in the car, hearing all that wisdom and fun. Oh, I would so love to see Billy and meet the rest of your family. I'm hoping, Jean, that we're going to be able to stop in. We should have plenty of time to do that and just stop in and meet the family and let you experience some hugs from my biological family. Kathleen says, yay for all of you and your prayers, to know your support and your prayers. So please say extra prayers again for baby Wyatt and for Augie Doggy. Wyatt is back in the hospital and Augie is running 104-degree fever. I know with our prayers, this setback is leaving now. We're already on the other side of it, Kathleen. That's what I love when I talk to you, because we both are on the same page with that. We're already on the other side. We're seeing the perfection of it. We're seeing it happening, that the very best outcome is already in place. So thank you for sharing. And we definitely will lift up baby Wyatt and send more energy to that sweet one. And whatever is going on with him, whatever's happening, we're just going to wrap arms of love around him. And Zila says the house is going to be done in June, and it will be as if nothing happened, but you and Auntie Jean are good to go see me in Dublin, Ireland. My home is your home. Thank you, Zila. We are planning on that trip coming up in August. So Jean and I will be traveling eastward so we can fly out of New York. Okay, so let's take a moment. We've got a little time to go into our hearts this morning and love on each other, love on all of those names that we pray for every day, that we send love to, love on our beautiful planet Earth, our Mama Gaia, and send a heart healing from our heart down into the core of Mother Gaia so that there can be love flowing wherever anyone is. Anyone that's on the planet can benefit from that love that we start. We start it, and then Mother Gaia takes it and runs with it and sends it wherever it's needed. And praying definitely for peace on earth, praying for conflicts to resolve, for contrast to be with ease and grace. It's not going to go away, because that is the 3D world, is the contrast. Seeing what's there, being able to come to terms with it, and know that there's always something that's going to show up for us, to teach us, to help us, to smooth out the edges. So we just give the love into Gaia, and then the miracles happen from there. That's our only job, is to give the love and not worry about the outcome, to just let it flow. Oksana says, so today I am focusing on that greater me, that divine me that is bigger than my thoughts, my actions, my imagination. I just connect to it and be in the space of pure light, bliss, and peace. Yes, yes. And Kathleen says, good news for Ireland, knowing only ease in any repairs needed, Zila. All right, so let's take a breath into our heart. We connect with the breath. We bring it right into our heart center, knowing that is the seat of our soul. So allow that energy to flow to you, to lift you, to empower you, so that you may know peace. You may know who you are and what you're doing as you walk here on this planet. And when you breathe it out, release anything that's not serving you. Let go of anxieties, fears, anger. You never hurt anyone else when you're holding in those energies, when you're holding grudges or thinking of how you've been hurt. So you feel justified in holding on to that hurt and that anger. It's only hurting you. The other person is not hurting at all. So just releasing it is the best thing you can do. Your happiness, your joy is the best thing you can do. So now breathe in again. And let's remember all of those that have been placed in our care, everyone that we lift up, and just allow that energy, the love energy, to flow to them. Allow the healing to take place and whatever that looks like. We don't know the outcomes. We don't know what's best. We just love them and leave it at that. And I'm feeling our Marietta energy this morning. That triple A, accept, align, allow. And knowing that everything is working perfectly. So let's feel that in our hearts. That whatever it is that's going on, just like the card, that the message that Kuan Yin gave us, that it's ours to do with what we want. That was the message that went out in the blog last night as well. We have the choice. We have the control of how we respond to the contrast, to the conflict, to whatever it is that shows up in our world. It's up to us how we're going to deal with it. So right now, see if there's something in your heart, something that maybe was a difficult thing for you to accept. Maybe it was something that you went into an energy of, why is this happening? Let go of that. Let go of any victimhood and take your power back and know that everything is working perfectly. It might not seem like it at the moment. Sometimes we have to get beyond it emotionally and mentally before we look back and say, oh, that's what that was all about. So just do that quick examination in your heart. See if there's anything you're holding on to. And if there is, make the choice. It's your choice. You can still hold it, or you can let it go. And if you choose to let it go, just lay it down at your feet. Just say, this isn't mine. This is not mine to hold on to. And it's not serving me. It's not serving anybody to hold on to that energy. So unapologetically release it. Just release it. No judgment, no criticism. Just moving the energy out so that you can bring in the fresh, you can bring in the new. And there's the blessing. You can let go of the old, let go of what's not really doing you any good. Then you have room for what will help you on your journey. So one more breath in, We're going to connect in heart to heart with Mama Gaia this morning. We're going to send that love deep into the core of Gaia and then just let it be. It's our only job to love. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen to it after that. We just love. And now, let's love each other. We do our heart telephone every day. So with that love in your heart, on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you for being a blessing in my life. Thank you for just being exactly where you know to be. And if you showed up, you're here on purpose. There's no accident. There's no coincidences. So you're here because you're supposed to be here. And I love that, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace and safe travels, Teri. Thank you, Deirdre. And what else do we have? Brookie says, thank you, Kuan Yin. Such a great message. My FriYay is that I'm feeling good again. I was very sick yesterday from something I ate Wednesday night, had a fever and couldn't do much of anything. After laying low all day, slowly hydrating and nourishing myself, it feels so good to feel good again. I'm so happy, Brookie. Thank you for sharing. That lifts me up, and I hope it lifts all of us up to know that our Brookie is happy and healthy and back to her wonderful, amazing self. Oh, the full moon is coming. Okay, this is the full moon day, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen it up there as it was growing bigger and bigger, and we were able to see all of its glory. I love that, and especially to be in this place in Sedona and feeling that energy. Oh, Zila, so much love to you. And like Kathleen Caputo said, let's pray that that goes with ease and grace as you do the repairs and replace what needs to be replaced. And there's our heart lady. Marietta says AAA and EIWP. Yes, yes. And Zila says, every morning I do some Tai Chi to relax myself from negative energy and love you that I have a lot of acres and space and trees to do it. That is beautiful. All right, so I see all of your thank you, I love yous. And Linda says, I got several messages today and thank you. And I know, Zila, we can't wait for August as well. All right, so let's have a little bit of Leo in our life. Let me go grab him so he can sing to us the Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla. Cuppa Fulla Joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you,
Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy, give me a Cuppa Fulla.
Liz, we're lifting you up in prayer, honey. And yes, absolutely, baby Wyatt and Huggy Doggy.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept,
accept, align, allow. AAA, Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day to start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy.
I love you. Have a wonderful, amazing, blessed day. And I will see you in another attempt tomorrow. Namaste, y'all. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.